Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are cornmeal cookies. And they are easy and quick to put together. So let's get started. We're going to start off by using 1.5, we're going to be using 3/4 cup and 1.5 sticks of butter. I went ahead and cut the butter up into small pieces because it's easier to, I believe, cream them and break it up with your mixer. Now you can use your stand or your hand mixer. Works really well with this little recipe. So I'm just going to go ahead and break up and start creaming that butter. Again, that was 1.5 sticks of butter, which is 3/4 cup. And I'm going to just raise my speed a little bit to move it along for the video. I'm also going to be putting in granulated sugar, and you're going to need 3/4 cup of that. So I'll start putting that into the butter cream mixture. And just wait till it's all come together. I'm also going to be putting in 1 egg, and I've had that at room temperature, and I'll beat that in. Now, once you do that, the next thing you're going to be putting in is vanilla. So you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to raise my speed. Just to bring it together. All right. Now, what I'd like to do is just make sure that I've gotten to the bottom and get the sides clean. Okay, and I'm just going to go and beat it just for a few more seconds. All right, next what we have is 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and now we're going to put our cornmeal in. It is 1/2 cup of cornmeal, and I'm using the yellow cornmeal. And then with my spoon, I'm just going to bring it together a little bit here and stir it together with the flour. I'm also going to be putting in salt. So I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt into this dry mixture, and again, just stir it with my spoon. Okay? And it's pretty well combined. There we go. And now I'm going to slowly start putting the dry into the wet mixture to form and make a cookie dough, and I'm going to raise my speed again. I'm going to put a little at a time, so of course it doesn't go all over the kitchen, the flour. Okay, and then just stay with it till it makes actually the cookie dough. You don't want to overbeat these because you don't want the cookies to become dense or real heavy. So I'm gonna just check this a little bit with my spatula and get over into the sides. And it needs just a few more seconds to all come together. And I'm gonna raise my speed. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take my paddle off and take off the excess cookie dough. Now you're probably going to get about 21 cookies. At least that's what I get out of this recipe. I want to show you what the cookie dough looks like. I just want to bring it together here a little bit. And there you have it. It'll be a real pretty yellow batter. It is a little bit sticky to the touch, so you might need a little bit of flour on your hands to handle it. What you're going to need, of course, is a cookie sheet or a cookie pan. You don't really need to spray it or do anything like that. I'm using my small scoop. If you don't have one of these, you can actually put them down by a tablespoon. And I'm just going to put a couple down for you to show you. And do space them about 2 inches apart. Now they're going to spread a little bit, but they're not going to spread that much. But do give them at least 2 inches apart for the cookies. Okay, all right, I'll just put one more down here. Okay, now the next thing that you'll want to do, you can do this with your clean hands, or if you need a little bit of, put a little flour on your fingertips, just lightly press the cookie down. You don't want to flatten them too much, but you just want to flatten them just a little bit as I showed you, like that. Now you're going to put that in a 350-degree oven, and they're going to take anywhere from 14 to 16 minutes. So start, checking them. I like to start checking mine even about 12 or 13 minutes. And also it's good to rotate your trays if you're baking 2 trays at a time. So I tend to, leave one tray for 8 minutes, and then in 8 minutes just, turn it around, switch the trays, and then finish the baking time to equal 16. At least that's how they came out for me today. I have some to show you. I want to rinse my hands very quickly here because I did handle raw egg. Okay, and here are some that are already baked up to show you. They come out a beautiful light golden brown on the top, very nicely medium gold on the bottom, and they are a crispy cookie. In other words, they're more of a hard shell cookie on the top and then the bottom. But when you break open into them, you'll have a moisture chewy cookie, which is the, you'll really taste in that cornmeal. They're not a real sweet cookie, but they have enough sweetness. Great with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, that kind of thing. And there you have it, a quick and easy, great tasting little cookie called cornmeal cookies. I hope you give this one a try, and if you do and you like the recipe, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching. Diane Lovetobake. See you again.